Friends, hello. What a week. Big Daddy Papa T-Pain is back in the Oval Office. At least he will be back here on January 20th of 2025, and things are already taking shape here in the stock market. So if you haven't made money in the stock market, I don't know where you've been. It's been a crazy week from Monday until Friday now. It feels like it's been 2 weeks this week, but it's just been one long week. So let's break down, just talk about DJT here mostly, and what can we expect next, where's the stock going, and just roundabout what everybody's thinking here. So first things first, here, everything has changed up here. Trump won the election Tuesday, called early in the morning Wednesday. Stock market already was going crazy, but after that just continued to go crazy, and stock markets continued to do well. I mean, we have not had sell-off. I mean, it's just continued to go up. It's breaking all these highs, and we're just seeing it just continue just to run. Okay, so with that too, Jerome Powell came out here yesterday and talked about rate cuts. The issue with the rate cut situation is, and I'll talk about this, I'm gonna make a video about SoFi tomorrow, so I'll talk about that more, but they don't matter at this point. Okay, it's old news. It's just something that they had written up, that they've been working on, and let's be honest, Jay Powell was not planning on Trump winning this election. Okay, there's a reason why they were doing the rate cuts the way they wanted, and Trump had already told him months ago, do not do these rate cuts until the election's over. Trump, Jay Powell here, they do not have a good relationship, and more than likely Trump will ask him to resign or fire him. More than likely that's looking the way it's going, okay, but that will tell itself in time here. So with that, they did the rate cut, little bitty rate cut. Will they do more? They say they're going to, but it doesn't matter anymore. Everything's changed at this point, okay? The trajectory has changed, okay? Trump is taking over, and the stock market is loving it. It's liking it. Trump is good for business with the stock market. So with that, what does that mean for DJT here? Well, it's an argument that this company has a future, okay? So we're getting into, and I don't really think it matters right now. It's hard to say what the price is going to be of this stock, okay? Because it's still up until January 20th. We don't know the real price of the stock yet because it's never found its place, okay? We don't know. It's either been forgotten about over the 4 years, or like this year when it came on officially, broke it, Digital World acquisition, and Trump Media here united. Trump Media came on the stock market here. It's been pumping. It's been just forcefully pumped, and now here we are with it. So with that, what I suspect is that the stock is going to continue to be very volatile. Okay, I think it's going to be very volatile. Just today alone, it had a good day. I mean, it was a good day for the stock. If you were buying in on this sell-off, well, you probably made some money today because, we saw sell-off for the past 2 days with the stock, and then we hit that $25. It was at $25 today. $25. Okay, then it closed today at 31 and some change, 32 at one point. So that's a pretty big markup. That's almost $10 again. So and that's what I said about the stock yesterday or the day before that. I was like, listen, the stock is going to continue to bring you money here and there. It's going to sell off quite a bit, and then it's going to shoot up quite a bit. It's going to sell off quite a bit. My plan personally for this stock until after the inauguration is, right now, November this month, in December, I'm probably not going to get back. I'm not going to get involved in the stock right now. I'm laying low, I'm watching it, and I'm watching people do what they want to do with it, okay? I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's turned into something we didn't think it was going to turn into, and I'm going to talk about that. What I am planning on and what I want to see with this stock, I want to see if the stock market can have a bad moment here, okay? And it's going to. We know that. We know the market's going to lose steam here, okay? Now, whether that's next week, the week after that, somewhere in these next, almost 2 months here, the rest of November, going into December, somewhere there's going to be a sell-off in the market, okay? There's going to be, people are going to start taking profit. People are going to start getting rid of their bags, especially if they're close with getting out of them. And the market's going to reshift. It's going to realign itself. Let's say towards the end of December here. Let's say towards the end of December, when the market's usually sold off quite a bit, let's say Trump media here has went back down to $15 to $10. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that because legitimately that could happen. Okay, we've seen it do it plenty times. And people forgot about it. They forget about it. Okay, it's the holidays. People forget about the stock. And, it just is what it is. Don't forget about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If the stock bleeds down to $10 to $15, I personally am going to unload capital in the stock. I am going to unload so much. I'm going to buy as much as I possibly can. I am going to buy, if this stock goes to $10, I am going to probably put thousands of dollars in it. Here's why, okay? This is what I'm doing, so please don't base your whatever you're doing off me, okay? Doesn't mean it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work, but this is what I'm doing here. If this stock can bleed down to $10 to $15, which fingers crossed, I hope it does, it's gonna make a huge reset. It's gonna make a rocket ship, because we know going into January, especially that second week, getting to the 20th of January, when we see the inauguration, Trump media, the train Trump is going to be going crazy again. So what do you think is going to happen here all over again and solidify the future of DJT? It's going to go berserk. It's going to go berserk. Okay? So imagine if you start buying this stuff here in the next few weeks when it sells. It's going to sell off. It's going to sell off. I would imagine it's going to go into the teens. Okay? And it's okay. If it goes into the teens, go, okay, this is great. This is great. But look at it as a moment, okay? Look at it as an opportunity, because we know we have one more get out of jail free card, okay? This is the ace up the sleeve with this stock right now, because in January, you can make a lot of money here. Regardless, as the stock is going to at least go back up from somewhere to $35, which has been the battleground with the stock most of the year, $35 to $60. That is in that range, in that $30 range. Something is going to take place on January 20th, okay? More than likely days even before that. Excuse me, I will say this too. It will more than likely be the Friday of that, before that week of the inauguration, because the 20th is Martin Luther King Day, the market's closed. So more than likely that Friday before the inauguration, or the Tuesday when the market opens back up, the stock's going to go berserk, okay? So you have to make a decision where you want to be. Now, it sucks that it's on that day. It would be amazing if the stock market was open that day, because it would make this situation just even more unique and almost cheating in a way. But so friends, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now with that, okay? So that will be the last get out of jail free card with this stock. Like, guaranteed we're going to have a push, guaranteed you can make a lot of money, guaranteed it's going to be a good week, day, whenever that is, going into January 20th here with the stock, okay? So put that in the back of your mind. So, even if you're bag holding right now, okay, you might want to try to look to buy yourself out of it, okay? We know there's a big number coming in January. I don't know what it's going to be, but there will be one last big number. It could be the biggest one we've seen so far. Now let's run the thought here with what's after January 20th, okay? I imagine the stock will continue to do good for a few days, maybe a week or so, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of hype. Trump's going to come in, he's going to be signing bills, he's going to be giving press conferences. Things are, we've seen a Trump we've seen him in the office before. He immediately starts making things happen. Okay, so I imagine Trump media, Trump train will be running pretty heavy here with it, everything, the zeitgeist. So I imagine the stock will probably do pretty good here for a while, just based off FOMO, just based off hype, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I imagine the stock will have its days where it sells off. The question is, what's going to be the sell-off in the stock? Is it going to go down to $5, $10? I could definitely see that. I could see by March, April, people are settled in. Trump mania is there, but it's kind of, we're living our life. We're doing our thing. Who knows what the market's going to be at that point? We start to see some sell-off. But at that point, when we get to that point, then it turns into something else. We go into the conversation of, well, people are investing in this stock because A, they want to see quarterlies. B, what's the debt ratio? How much money they have on hand? What are they doing? C, what are the future plans for this company? What are they trying to do? And one of the other big things that people are saying, apart from ABC, is Elon going to buy this company? So I've seen a lot of people whisper that. There is nothing out there where Elon has said this. I have looked. There's no interviews. There's no nothing. But obviously, Elon owning the biggest platform when it comes to news and people talking, X, right now, I mean, X is on fire. I mean, it is so popular. It is the biggest app right now. I could definitely see him working with, it already has been. I mean, that's already been going on here. Digital World Acquisition, or excuse me, Trump Media and X working side by side. So I could definitely see that. No doubt about that. I could see Rumble thrown into that mix as well. This should be a good year for Rumble. Rumble should do very well with a Trump, at the helm here, with, free speech really changing here probably in the next coming year. So with that, I think there's a future. There's a brighter future. We're watching and we're learning about what this company is going to be. Okay, we don't know yet. We've never had. When have you ever been able to invest in a company where the face of the company is the former president, now the new president, and more than half the nation voted for him? It could be a run. It could be a steal all this year. It could, how it played out this year, it could continue to play out next year, where it plays around this 20 to 35, good day 55. Does it all year? I don't know. It definitely could. It could continue to be manipulated all year. We don't know. It's going to take a little bit into the year to see what's really going to happen with it, okay? So friends, look, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a breath of fresh air. I think people listening to this video at this point know that I'm very excited. I'm happy. I'm excited. This is going to be a great start to everyone's future in the market. Listen, keep some capital on hand with what's going to happen to this stock, okay? It's going to bleed off. It's going to bleed off. It's going to be this month or it's going to be next month, but the stock will bleed off, okay? I suspect we'll go into the teens. I don't know how far we'll go down to the teens. I'm hoping it's going to be real low. I'm going to be honest, because I want to unload the boat in it, and I'm going to hold it. Coming up to the inauguration, I'm going to sell all of it once again. And then from that point on, look at where the stock is going, okay? Because the stock will once again sell off after that, okay? Because then it will turn into, more than likely, investing, at least for a moment. Right now, we're still doing hype plays. We're still doing, moments of FOMO. So that is what's going on with the stock. Friends, I wish all of you the best of luck. This is a great, fun time, amazing time to be in the market, and it is opportunity. We are in the gold rush of investing right now. No doubt about that. Friends, take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.